Hi everyone, I'm Emily from Chipped and Polished. Today I'm going to be cleaning both of these beds and I want to see which is better, Krud Kutter or the LA's Awesome Cleaner from the dollar store. So I've got two of these beds, I'm going to be cleaning each one. We're going to see which one is better, which cleaner is more efficient, which one seems to take more product, and which one just cleans better. A few things to mention is whenever you're cleaning a piece, you want to make sure that you're using a cleaner that has a degreaser in it, and you want to make sure that you're rinsing well. I've used both of these cleaners before and I feel like they're both really great options. The Krud Kutter seems to really clean well and it seems to do the job quickly. And it actually can act as a stripper sometimes too if you need that. The Awesome Cleaner, like I said, it's from the dollar store and I've said in my other videos, you can't get any cheaper than that with it. You can add water to both to make them stretch further also. I'm starting here with the Awesome Cleaner and I like to start from the top and work my way down when I'm cleaning. You can see that I'm also using a plastic stripping brush here too. That just helps to get to any of the grooves because you want to make sure you pay special attention to those. Here's where I could really see how dirty everything was because those soap bubbles are brown. After cleaning and rinsing once, I usually run my finger through it just to see if there's any residue, if it looks like there's dirt. And then I went back with this clean sponge so you can really see the kind of grime that comes off. So I'll keep spraying cleaner on there, scrubbing at it and rinsing until it feels clear, doesn't feel greasy, and there's no dirt. And if you enjoy seeing furniture flips and learning how to flip your own furniture, I'd like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe here. Alright, so it's been a few days. The other day I used the Awesome Cleaner on this bed right here, and it took like 3 rounds of cleaner to get it clean, mostly clean, and it was a lot dirtier than I expected. I feel like I've still got a little bit of grime up on the edge where I cleaned the back and it kind of washed over onto the front side a little bit, so I've got to go back over that part of it. But for the most part now, it is clean after 3 rounds of the Awesome Cleaner, and today we're going to use the Krud Kutter on this one. These came from the same place, obviously they're twins, so this should be a good test to see which cleaner is better, since they should have about the same amount of grime on them. Going over this one more time, since this one is dry after being clean, you can see the difference in the legs right there between how dirty they were on the right hand side and how clean this one on the left side is now. You can also see the difference here between how dirty this actually is. And I thought that these were metal, but that is actually wood. And I couldn't tell until it was actually all cleaned up. There's a little bit of streaking, and it's probably from where it had some of the cleaner and water dry from where I did the back. So like I said, I've got to go over it like one more time just to give it a quick wipe down and get that off. Starting with the Krud Kutter on the second one, and again, starting from the top and working my way down, making sure to pay special attention to scrubbing at that molding because it's so easy for grime to hide in there. And again, you want to make sure that you rinse really well and don't leave any residue behind that can get in the way of your new finish. And this is why any furniture artist or flipper is always going to tell you to clean your furniture first, because that is all just oils from daily use and dirt and grime that's going to accumulate.
One thing I want to mention here is that you will never see me cleaning with a bucket of soapy water, because as people use that to clean, it just gets dirtier and dirtier from them rinsing out their tools. Don't do that. Just rinse your tools out, use fresh soap, all that stuff.
Okay, so this is the back end. It's pretty dirty, but I want to say I sprayed it. You can literally see it coming clean. Alright, everything is clean and dry, and this is the one that I cleaned with Krud Kutter. You can see it worked really well, and like I said earlier, it actually stripped some of that finish off. So after this experiment, I definitely prefer the Krud Kutter. I think it worked a lot better. It felt like it really got down under that grime and lifted it all up and really got it out. And it actually feels a lot cleaner than the first headboard. It makes me want to go back and clean it again. Obviously, it's going to depend on how dirty your piece actually is and how much cleaning it needs. But I use 32 ounces of each cleaner per headboard, and that's the front and the back. And I did end up adding a little bit of water to the Awesome Cleaner towards the end for the back of the first headboard. For the money side of things, the Krud Kutter runs at about $9 a bottle. You can also get it in a gallon for just under $20, depending on where you're shopping. For the Awesome Cleaner, it's coming from the dollar store. It's going to be about $1.25 for that 32-ounce bottle. They may have it in a larger size. I can't remember if I've seen that there or not. So while the Krud Kutter is technically more expensive than the Awesome Cleaner, I do feel like you get more value for your money with that one. Because again, it stripped it, so I'm going to save time and money on sandpaper and sanding. And then also I can reuse that bottle again and again for other things. With the bottle that the Awesome Cleaner was in, I didn't feel like it was as comfortable to spray with, so it's not really one that I want to go back and refill with something else and use again. Let me know in the comments which cleaner you would prefer to try between these two, and which one you would want to try up against Krud Kutter if we were to do a part 2 of this video. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. That really helps me out. You get to see the complete transformation on these two beds in my upcoming video. Thank you. Have a great day.